Hello everyone, DT here and welcome back to Call of Cthulhu. We are on chapter 3, the garden of the Hawkins mansion. So let's just jump right into it. Okay. Pierce has managed to get into the warehouse. The place thought to be abandoned relieved some surprise. Signs of recent occupation as well as party charred painting. Interrupted in his searching by Officer Bradley, Pierce convinced him to join his investigation. The police officer is willing to drive the detective to the Hawkins mansion. Continue. She must have really gotten good with that fucking knife. You see the smile on the scar on the side of his face. I wonder if that's the gardener. I can't remember what his name was. They said his name was, but then if the gardener's in there, why is the gate locked from the outside?
Well, here we are, Hawkins Mansion.
The Hawkins mansion. Bit run down. Needs a bit of paint.
The place has been abandoned since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
You're not the first to talk about Winchester.
Andrews warned me against him.
You managed to get something out of that bum? I'll end up asking you for advice.
He talks too much. He inferred that old Silas was slightly unhinged.
That's not far off the mark, I suppose. But kinda unfair at the same time. You know, Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawkins family as far back as I can remember. Charles was like a son to him. The day of the fire, he lost his whole family, so he's got nowhere to go. And, as you'll see, in a way he's still watching over them. Is there anything else you want to ask me? Or do you
I'm
wanna
not
go
sure.
up there?
Let's have a look. This place has fallen to ruin. Do you know the place very
You're
well?
the one who looked after the Hawkins case.
Don't think I was trying to hide it. It's just that this discovery shakes my convictions.
That's why you're so keen to find out who removed the painting from the mansion.
Yes.
Yes. It's quite the conundrum,
Something
that is.
escaped us, or if there's been a law enforcement error, then it's up to the police to make good its mistake. Anything else?
What else we got? Let's not waste any time.
Night falls quickly here, and I want to be able to see when we arrive.
I'll go with you, if only to reassure Silas.
Why not? You can help.
Right. Let's go.
Yeah, if he's with me, that Silas guy might not freak out. And also, it'd be good to have a police officer with you when investigating a potential crime scene, so they cannot say I've tampered with the evidence. Okay. Nice area for garden parties. Looking out over the lighthouse. I don't see anything around here. Statues.
1693. This house is much older than it seems, but the architecture seems too recent.
Well, they might have built house or extensions on the house. Okay. Hilltop house built in 1693 by Raven and John. Okay. Oh, crows hanging by the grave.
Poor kid. Someone must really hate Charles Hawkins.
I told you. Silas Winchester is still watching over the Hawkins family.
I must say, it's pretty gloomy.
So, Detective, does this place inspire any thoughts?
someone desecrated the grave. Yes. So was it Silas that did it, or has someone got a grudge against
Do you
the
know
family?
if Charles Hawkins had any enemies?
I'll be
To our
theorizing
knowledge,
throughout the game, by the way.
He was a well-respected
Just to let you
personality on the island. I don't understand. Silas would never have let such a thing happen.
It's a strange
Why were
final
they
resting
buried
place.
here?
I was given to believe that it was Charles Hawkins' wish.
Strange idea. I imagine Webster wasn't too pleased.
Mrs. Hawkins' father? It's said that he's devastated.
Let's go to the
I've
mansion.
seen enough.
Please give me a minute. I didn't expect to set foot back here after the burial. What kind of deranged individual would defile this sanctuary and steal a burnt painting? I don't see Silas doing such a thing, let alone allowing it. Even that broad baker is above that. Lord, have pity on this poor family.
Okay.
The flowers on Sarah Hawkins' grave are fresh.
Well, someone was clearly obsessed with her. I thought that was some of them. Okay, time to head up to the mansion and continue the investigation. What mysteries shall we uncover as we dive deeper into this mysterious? Oh,
I'll
why
have
board
to
up
find
the
another
house?
entrance.
That's a bit obvious, isn't it? You must find another entrance into the mansion. Oh, that just leads back down to where the garden is, so... Okay. Nope.
This entrance is still in use.
Well then, let's try and open it then.
Whoa!
What the hell?
You are trying
calm
to
down,
force
buddy.
the door, you nosy prick!
Easy, sir, all right? Put down the axe.
You know what we do
Yeah.
with rubble like you? We gut them. Dump them into the ocean.
Whoa!
Well, you need to calm down, right?
You're Mr. Winchester. Lower that axe. Let's talk calmly.
Yeah, let's talk about
I'll
this,
show
you know?
how we have it out on Darkwater.
Darkwater. You're hindering the police work. I work for Stephen Webster. Do not defile
You
this
haven't
place.
forgiven yourself. You stay here to honor the memory of the deceased.
That's true. I want no more violence. No more tragedy.
No more violence
It's
in this
painful to
sacred
be the
place.
last one left.
You don't know how right you are. Understood. I'm listening.
The police
Okay.
report describes a domestic accident, but Stephen Webster has several reasons to believe that this may not be the case.
Webster is as stubborn as an old mule. And I did tell him that we should let the dead rest in peace.
He wants to restore the reputation of his daughter. I just need to see where the fire's.
That and the
No,
police might
I can't
have
let you in. The mansion
screwed up the
isn't safe.
investigation.
That's why you barricaded the
'Cause
entrance.
That's right.
I won't trust these police
And
officers
this
to
door?
investigate this
It's
fucking
locked.
shop theft, let alone
I
a
make sure it
murder
stays
case.
that way.
You shouldn't really need this key.
No one lives in the mansion, and you don't take care of it anymore. If you have a good reason to be here, I'm listening.
There's vermin. I keep an eye out.
Vermin.
Yeah, that's it. Vermin.
Right.
Yeah.
This is what we're going to do. I go inside, and I promise that I'll hunt vermin. Okay with you?
I'm not sure.
If there's nothing else to fear, you can give.
Where is this police officer anyway?
Right.
He just
Take the
stays
key,
near the
do
grave.
what you have to do. Go on then. Just to get rid of you.
Let's see what more I can learn from this mansion.
I was about to say, where's his shack? But it's right there. How do you get down to it? I mean, if I'm completely honest, they didn't really treat him that well if he lives down in a shack like that. Oh, Secret hidden stuff, yeah.
This gate is locked.
But it looks like it leads to nowhere. Or a cliff. Or behind that. Oh no, I'm behind the house now. Oh. Okay, what we got down here? With games like this, you have to make sure you investigate everywhere to find any possible clue. They at least could have given him a better place to live, man. Looks. I mean, the mansion's run down, but this is depressing. Right. Oh,
Bourbon.
what's that?
Empty, of course.
Guy likes to drink. What? Okay. What was the point in that? There you go, mate. I've found you another window. Oh.
The poor wretch seems to spend the best part of his time isolated from the world.
Imagine waking up and seeing that creepy ass mansion everywhere.
I know a thing or two about solitude myself. Rather Spartan. The caretaker has simple tastes.
Well, game saved. Yeah. Can we get in through this window then? Can we jump? Oh. So what's the point of that if we can't? Okay. Oh, it's a bit of a waste of time if you can't go in. Oh no, so he has an axe there and then just carries another one round for... Okay. On to investigation, or investigate, on to investigating the mansion.
Pierce, shall we enter? Now that you've finished your fun and games with Silas, we can perhaps inspect the mansion.
You're right.
That wasn't fun
Let's
and
go.
games.
Let's take a look
Getting
inside.
threatened to be
I'm with
killed with
you.
an axe is not fun or... Oh, damn it, was that something? Chapter 3, Hawkins Mansion. Pierce and Officer Bradley explored the gardens of Hawkins Mansion. The family lies in graveyard over the property, guarded by Silas Winchester, the old caretaker, still faithful to his employers. Keeps watch on the place. Armed with an axe, Pierce and Bradley manage to calm him down and finally get hold of the key to the Hawkins Mansion. They enter the building looking for the scene
Follow
of the
me.
fire.
I know the place. Who left this light on?
Somebody. Is it just me or is it just the lamps look creepy? Especially if it's burning some weird stuff. Some fine. We got... Oh, hold on. Right, Pierce. Okay, we got 1 CP to use. Improving the skill increases your chances by forcing doors or mechanisms or using violence, physical or verbal, for interacting. Investigating represents your talent, improving skills. Well, I'll stick it on lockpicking. Nothing much in there.
The
This place
Last
is
Supper
creepy
of
as
the
hell.
Hawkins. What does this tell me?
They're crazy rich. Okay. What does this tell me? Does it tell me? Oh. Some weird meat.
This roast. What strange creature has flesh like this?
I don't know, but I would dare touch it. You seen it? It's got like weird tentacle things popping out of it.
This place is for the head of the family, Charles Hawkins.
Well, he was sat at the head of the table. Smashed plate.
The boy was probably here. Smashed his plate on the floor.
Dude, if I had to eat that shit, I'd probably drop my plate on the floor as well. Look at that. If that's me, it kind of looks
Sarah
like bread.
Hawkins' plate. Why did she leave it untouched?
Because you've seen
Something
it.
happened
It
at
was-
this table. An argument?
Yeah, it might have been. Like, eat your food. And he's like, no, won't eat my food. Give me Brussels sprouts over this weird little... What the hell is that?
Hey, Pierce. Daydreaming again?
Working, officer. This dinner table tells us a lot about the Hawkins family life.
Well, we don't have all day. The scene of the fire is next door.
Okay then, lead the way, my good man. There doesn't seem to be anything else. Oh.
Sarah
Psychology.
Hawkins and little Simon. The perfect picture of the middle-class family. Sarah Hawkins and little Simon. The perfect picture of the middle-class family.
Ah, with an automobile in the background. Okay, I can't go that way. Some disturbed pictures, I'll tell you that. Well, there's the scene of the fire. Aha.
They seem happy, but Charles is already looking off into the future. His marriage just a stop along the way.
That or he's seen something over there. Like, the photographer's stood here, she's staring at him, but then he's looking over here like the cake going, how much did I pay on that goddamn wedding cake?
Was Charles Hawkins some kind of explorer?
Charles Hawkins poses like an explorer in front of an exotic ruins. It is common knowledge that he wasted away his fortune on expensive trips. What was he looking for? Edward Pierce. Was Charles... Oh, I'm reading the blown subtitle. It was like the pyramids. Visited Egypt.
Too much rubble. I'll find an easier way.
Dude, all you literally have to do is like step up and over. Damn it. A cabinet on the floor.
Let's see if I can find something the cops missed.
Well, I'm guessing the giant handprint. Alright, the door just opens by itself.
Did someone escape the fire?
Well, I'm guessing they did if they managed to. But then why did they go to the hospital? This must be where they're about to peel the kid off the floor.
The child's corpse left a trace. Where are the others?
Oh, what's that?
Did Sarah Hawkins lose one of her shoes? How? They had a fight. Why?
So did the smashed oil lamp cause the fire? Domestic dispute. Oh, well, that's where the painting we found in warehouse 30 was it 36.
If the painting I found
Was?
on the docks really came from here, how come it didn't burn?
That's a good question, actually.
Was Charles Hawkins a heavy drinker? Did it stop at the time of the fire?
So, what we have is maybe domestic dispute leading to a fire. So he's probably drunk. Argument. She throws the lamp, starts the fire. But then why would they run away instead of saving the kid? It don't make no sense.
Blood. This lamp was thrown. This was
That's
no
what I just said. See?
This was a fight.
She set him on fire with a lamp. But then he would have...
Someone
might have-
fell here. A desperate attempt to flee.
Dude, he's probably really badly burned. He probably couldn't have got fire, or someone would have found him.
And the
Yeah,
boy.
what's that? Oh, a little soldier.
So, Detective, what do you make of it?
Dude, you're creepy as hell. The official, the official police botched the
I think
investigation.
that some of your colleagues should turn in their badges. This room is bursting with evidence that seriously contradicts the official inquiry.
Well, of course, Mr. Holmes. Like what?
It's Sherlock. Sherlock Holmes. Someone had too
I
much to
found a
drink.
bottle of whiskey. Empty.
Well, that must have been a loss for you.
No glass. I suspect one of them drank heavily to calm down.
Very heavily.
Charles, most probably.
That's pretty thin. Who says that bottle hadn't been there for a while?
He's got a point there. Bodies were
I
displaced.
can
That's
tell
true.
where young Simon was, but not his parents. Where were their bodies found?
I can't help you on that one. Charles and Sarah's bodies had already been carried away when I got here.
Without your authorization. By whom?
Marshall, Andrews, Chief West. We never deal with cases like that, you know. So... well...
Well, no. Because if there's a crime like this, you should leave the bodies where they are until the investigation is complete.
It would seem
Scrappy
at least
policeman
one
work.
person fled the crime scene.
Sloppy policeman.
What'd you say?
That mark on the door. Someone's hand slid down there. The left side has no mark. The door was open and that someone left.
For God's sake. I mean, if it's Charles or Sarah, they wouldn't have left their son.
They would rather die in the flames as a family instead of calling for help? I don't buy it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Time
I
on
was
the
under
fire
the
doesn't
impression
matter.
the
Yeah.
fire started around midnight.
Yes, Silas banged on our door around 1 a.m. Poor devil ran so hard he was almost belching his lungs out.
This clock burned before 10 p.m.
That's impossible. What you imply? Silas never would have hurt the Hawkins family. Besides, Dr. Fuller confirmed the hour of death in his report. Your clock must have already have stopped.
You don't find that suspicious.
Dr.
Yeah.
Fuller.
Who is this doctor?
Brilliant surgeon and a friend of the family. I'm sure he took the matter to heart. I see no reason to doubt his word.
So be it. Let's move on.
The fire caused.
I
Yeah, the fire
suspect
was
this
caused by a
lamp
lamp.
caused the fire.
That's what the investigation suggested, too.
But does your report mention the bloodstains? The lamp didn't fall, it was thrown at someone.
For heaven's sakes, no. The report doesn't mention that.
That's sloppy work, mate. Officer Bradley, you will be losing your badge.
I firmly believe this fire was more than just an accident.
What's your theory?
It could have been a crime of passion. I mean, both of them could be the same
I
one.
suspect a crime of passion.
You sure of that?
There's only one way to be sure.
By throwing wood on the floor. Oh, see,
I
you could
just
have
asked
just
that you
walked
don't
over there.
disturb anything. If Chief West found out about what we're doing, I'd be in serious trouble.
Your Chief West might be a criminal. Or at least he should be investigated for
This
botching
door
an
is locked.
investigation. Genius. This door is locked. No, really? Really, the door's locked? Okay. History of medicine in the 18th century. The collection of medical knowledge and the health practice in the 18th century actually only covers the so-called civilized countries. It does not deal with the influence of holistic medicine and medicines from continents considered inferior. Ah. Oh. No, wrong. Ah. Alright, we have 2 points. Don't know if to stick it in my investigation skill. That was a weak coincidence. So we get my investigation skill at one more. It might help me find out what's happening. Or give me some hidden clues somewhere. I haven't found much to improve the what is it, the occultism? Yeah, occultism. Still on 1. Ah, what's this?
These bandages are covered in dried blood. The same bandages that I saw in the warehouse on the docks. And given the bloodstains, I'd also say that it's the same person.
So could the person who's been stalking Sarah Hawkins have been hiding out in the house?
The lyrics of the drunken sailor, a sea shanty.
The drunken sailor. Did we just come down there? Or did we come... oh no, we just came there. Let's go this way.
An original edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, dated 1818.
Ooh, that could be worth a pretty penny by now. Whoa. This place is creepy.
Moby Dick, Melville's classic. The epic battle between man and whale. Mandatory reading for any whaler, I guess.
Well, it might have something to do with the miraculous catch. Could it be their white whale? Ooh, is that a drinks globe? If there's this many
This
cobwebs
place
in
was
there,
falling apart long before the fire.
yeah, like no one even used it. If I had a fireplace like that, which is magnificent, I'd be using it, especially in the winter months. Okay, what else we got around here?
A book on the first inhabitants of the island. It seems they got here around the 14th century.
Oh, the human body and a comparative analysis. A precise and very detailed treatise on the particulars of the human body compared to the animal world. The simplicity of its writing and the vulgarization of its vocabulary make it accessible to the profane. Medicine progression. What? Medicine doesn't look like it's progressing. Because it's still on 2. Do I have to actually read them to actually... No. Sarah's shoe. Chapter 2 clues. Am I missing one there then? Okay. The whole Hawkins family. They're Anyways.
What do you know about Charles Hawkins' activities?
Well, not much, to be honest. We all assumed the Hawkins lived on Charles's inheritance.
Dude, you're really not very helpful at all. I used to know the family really well. What did he do? I'm not sure. I thought he lived off their inheritance. Okay, what else we got?
Darkwater history. This place was settled back in 1692 by two families that seceded from the New England colonies. A book on hunting whales, the island's staple diet last century.
See, if the island lost all its ink, what the hell?
There's something disturbing about this painting. There's something disturbing about this painting.
Something disturbing about this whole blooming
20,000
investigation.
leagues under the sea.
A rare
Another
edition of
story
Jules
about the mysteries
Verne's
of the deep.
I think someone's got a bit of an obsession with legends. Well, the game is called Cthulhu, so to do with legends and myths. What was this?
Greek mythology. Hecate, goddess of the dead, daughter of Tartarus, and mother of Scylla.
Oh, that's probably where they got the name for the boat from. There's someone playing some music down there. I mean, that just leads back down there. I'd be more comfortable if I had a gun or something. What the hell? There's scratch marks. They're on the floor as well. What are we going here? Oh, this is
The boys' room.
yeah, there. Thank you. This is the boys' room. Investigation skill activated. Oh, what we got?
A child's fort. From what threat was Simon protecting his world?
Maybe an abusive, drunken father.
Tom Sawyer. Mark Twain. Sarah must have read it to him before bed.
And fed him sleeping pills.
Sleeping pills. Strong for an 11-year-old boy. What was wrong with this family?
A lot, I'm guessing.
What nightmarish vision could have inspired them?
I don't know.
Simon's troubles went beyond family problems. That kid saw something. Something terrified him.
Living in this mansion probably terrified. The wonderful Wizard of Oz. We're off to see the wonderful Wizard of Oz. Oh, where's all these drawings gone?
What was going through that boy's mind?
Well, there's nothing else in here, so let's continue the investigation. Wait, nothing there. Nothing there. The scratch marks are still here, so there's something in here.
What will her
yeah, the
room
parents'
reveal
room.
about her?
Is she a bit crazy? Or something very disturbing was going on. What's that?
Barbiturates. Sarah Hawkins must have been extremely agitated, resorting to such a treatment.
Barbiturates. They act as depressant of the nervous system, but once you begin, you can never live without them. Of that I know something. Why do you take barbiturates as well? Can't open that. Tons of these creepy ass paintings. Look at that. Can I pick the lock? Oh,
This
just break it.
padlock is too complicated for me. It's no use. The padlock won't give.
It's too complicated for you. You're a bit. Oh, what's that? Office key. That is that. I'm gonna have a guess. That's the key to get in here. Yeah. Well, at least there's always a way in. What the?
Was Sarah Hawkins interested in the occult? What was she trying to achieve?
Well, she might have been trying to summon a demon or something, but Jesus Christ. Oh, what's in the drawers? Nothing.
This ledger lists all of the paintings Sarah Hawkins sold.
Well. Painting for AD 500 returned. The Shambler for FS gift. Ah,
It seems the last one was given for free to a Francis Sanders. I wonder
See,
why.
that's what I thought. Great detectives think alike. I mean, this place is very creepy.
Despite
Oh,
what
what's that?
happened, they seem to have loved each other.
Charles Hawkins scribbled a kind word to his wife. Fate brought us together, and forever it will bind us. Yeah, sweet or creepy, you decide. Okay, can we get one?
The door is blocked
Oh,
on
no.
the other side.
That would be the padlock I couldn't unlock, because I'm useless. Nothing else in here? Nope.
Bradley? Is that you?
Bradley? Bradley? Oh, this is no good. Oh, it's just scratch marks leading to the door. Why would you go in there?
Is anyone there?
That's it. Go into a dark attic and just be like, is anyone there? I'm entering the door now. Well, at least now we can have a weapon. Someone texts just hit him in the head with a lamp. Fear my lamp, you demon of darkness. That creepy. Hey, it's me. She painted you. You're a bit creepy. What the hell?
You! Stop!
You stop.
Bradley, did you see which way he went?
Who? I didn't see anyone. I just heard some
Well, there was
noise.
someone definitely there because he knocked me out of the way.
A man was hiding on the upper level. He ran when he saw me. He can't be far.
You gone out of here?
This door is blocked from the outside. The lyrics of the drunken sailor.
I'll
Sea
cover you.
shanty.
Oh yeah, I use my lighter because it seems to have unlimited lighter fluid. Dude, you don't even got a gun. So we're both
This door
kinda
was
effed.
closed earlier.
Oh, thank you for this great guy with powerful observations.
Where did he go? They look like Celtic runes. Charles must
Oh.
have brought them back from one.
Sorry to interrupt you, but really? Okay, I need 3 to upgrade that. Which is the one for lockpicking? Ah, that one. I think.
His foreign trips.
Do you really think that your fugitive came in here? I don't see any way out.
Well, there's probably like a secret passage or something. Because there's no way he got out. And if he didn't go past... Oh, there we go.
As if the bookcase has been moved several times. Clearly, Charles Hawkins knew Captain Fitzroy very well.
This is a photo of Charles Hawkins and Captain Fitzroy are posing with a third man. They seem close. Well, is that third man?
I wonder who
Doctor?
the man with
'Cause
the
apparently he knew
glasses
him.
is in the photograph. Probably. It looks
I
like
don't
a freehand map of dark water. Certain areas have been highlighted. I wonder why.
That does not look like it.
This
Map.
panel is movable.
Oh, cogs.
Cogwheels. They must be linked to an opening mechanism. Probably a secret passage. I must find a way to activate the opening mechanism.
I must find a way. Force the gear. Can I force the gear? What?
Damnation. I can't budge these gears. I need a tool.
You have to be like super
The
strong.
Scylla. It's the boat that was stranded at the entrance to the harbor.
Quite a nice vessel. What else we got? A globe.
This globe seems to have been part of some mechanism.
Well, is this what we need? There we are, the UK. That's where I live. Europa. That's a better name than Europe, to be fair. The star. Oh, you can push it.
Doesn't
okay.
work. I must have missed something.
Well, yeah, you're not going to get on
Seems
the
like
first
this
go out.
came from a log.
Okay. Oh, it wasn't there.
It
No.
looks like an old seaway map. Looks like the navigational paths described in the log. Charles Hawkins was keeping her father's letters from her.
Why? These letters have been opened but visibly have not left Charles Hawkins' office. They are tied together by actual knotted braid. Why did Hawkins intercept his wife? Well, I'm guessing he didn't want to talk to anyone. He's a crazy dude. No.
Doesn't work. There must be a link with the seaway map.
So I'm guessing they might have done everything's linked around the what's it called? The miracle catch or whatever it's called. So, Wednesday, 23rd of June, 1847, 33 North, 53 West. We caught it. It's the most grotesque whale I've ever laid eyes on. It will go into memory as the biggest catch ever. Men have died, but we have gained glory. This day will be celebrated for years to come. So 33 North and 50
Looks like the navigational paths
West.
described in the log.
So it's just off the coast. Just off the coast. Down here? It's about here? No.
Doesn't work. I must have missed something. Doesn't work. I must have missed something. Doesn't work. Looks like the navigational paths described in the log.
Okay, if we go across, it should be basically just down here, isn't it?
Doesn't work.
No, it's somewhere around here.
I must have missed something.
I know it's
Doesn't
around
work.
there. Just can't.
I must have missed something. Doesn't work. I must have missed. Looks like the navigational paths described in the log.
$33 north, $54 west. Not
Doesn't
seeing
work. I must have missed something.
That's just like over here, something.
Looks
Ah.
like it worked.
They put it on the big star, okay.
Well done, Pierce.
Cheers, mate. And we descend down into what can only be the next fun of hell. Fun of hell. We may need to call back up. Oh, there's chapter 4. The tunnels under the Hawkins mansion lead to ruin and death for all. Many men try, but only a few succeed. Okay, yeah, let's put that there. Okay, thank you everyone for watching. This has been DT, and thank you all for watching again. Like, comment, subscribe.